was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
I kill that big bear.
Our path leads on.
This letter has been carefully kept in an oiled leather bag, but the years have not been kind to it. The paper is so fragile that it is almost crumbling in your hands. The son of the seer, to Anna the seer, Mother, this is my last letter. I hope the Raven delivered it safely. The decision has been made. We are leaving for the south, for Gundren, further away from the Worldwound. I beg you, come with us. You turned down my last request, and I don't know this person you have become. Where did this pride come from? Before you were wise and fair. Can it be the spirits of the abyss have reached the good spirits of our forest and twisted your mind as well? I don't care what happens to this place. I only want you to live, Mother. I was told you crafted yourself a special amulet to subdue spirits. Does that mean you want to bind a spirit from the abyss by imprisoning it in the body of an animal? You know your powers are not what they were when you were. You won't manage alone. Even if you do, nothing good will come of this abominable ritual. Please, come with us. Your children and grandchildren need you. The wild animals in this deranged forest do not. We will wait for you at the pass till the 10th day of the month. Your loving daughter, Rowan.
I will guide us.
Where the bear?
Godspeed.
It looks like we can get both loot. It's okay.
Hide from me.
Ooh, that's a cloak of plus 3, isn't it? A cloak of resistance plus 4. I like my ability to hurt wounded enemies more. You have low saves. There you go. Okay, looks good. Yeah, that warm hammer is not as good as Radiance, which is good. That means I don't have to worry. Really annoying that short sword's better than my current weapon. We're gonna need to get that looked at and addressed. I mean, that Herald of Pain. I'd love to use that. The problem is, can't use exotic weapons, so it doesn't really matter.
Let us press on.
Go see what this is. Oh, it's just a chest.
I am helpful, am I not?
Braces and some other stuff. What the braces like for? Veteran marks braces. Where these braces land a hit with a ranged weapon, an enemy is prone, stunned, or staggered. The enemy must pass forward to throw. Its current condition is prolonged. You don't have any braces? There you go, my dear. There we go. I think it makes sense with Darian to be at the back, given his position as the party's healer. An old dwarf woman, so ancient that she looks like she's been carved from a piece of gnarled driftwood, stands in the middle of the cave. The only decoration visible among her filthy rags is a clay medallion in the shape of a complicated knot. Without a word, she touches the Smilodon in front of her. The tremor slowly leaves the animal's body and his eyes clear. The Smilodon inclines its head as if in fact and leaves the cave. The old woman raises her head, noticing you, but her gaze never settles on anything for long. You're here! The hunter going from body to body has reached this place, but also the great bear will not leave you in peace. He will make you pay for every animal. Leave, you reek of blood. The old woman is a shaman. I can sense her connection to the spirits of the forest. The hunter brought a spirit with talker with him. He reeks even more of blood than the hunter. Miller continues, paying no heed to the woman's words, but the connection is dark, tainted like the whole forest. Be careful, Samael. I cannot discern her place in this web of lies. Is she a juicy, old fly that's been caught, or is she the spider itself? Soana? The old woman shudders, her gaze looking through you into the distance. Soana. Yes, yes. In Zakaris they called me Soana the Wise, Soana the Seer. They brought her gifts, sought her counsel. What would you ask her if you met her? Why didn't you go with your granddaughter? Soana the Seer, running to Gundren, with her tail between her legs? No, I could not leave. Let others hide behind the walls of their cities. This forest is my life, my chapel. Even if I could not have made it through the Worldwound, even if I could have made it through the wound and gone south. No, out of the question. How could I look upon my children in the eye? Their foolish mother who tried to fight the Worldwound alone and lost. No, that will never happen. Tell me about this forest. The old woman sighs wistfully, and a bright, sweet smile dawns on her lip. Our forest in its glory days was a sight to behold. Crowds would come from the cities and villages from the Sun Festival. Villagers for the Sun Festival to watch the shaman perform the rites in the Mendev of the Spirits. Meadow of the Spirits, sorry. We would sing, and the forest would answer us, its voice blending with the voice of hundreds of people, and peace reigned over all. And when the night fell, the mead flowed like a river, and young men and women jumped over the bonfire. Lucky was the one who she had called the sight of the great Orso, silently cutting his path through the forest. The first summer flower would spring up whenever he stepped. Gorvin laid a wreath on those flowers on my head, and I became his wife. I washed my children in the holy spirit of the Meadow of the Spirits. The spring of the Meadow of the Spirits, and they grew up healthy and strong. This forest was my land. The great Orso came at my call. Her voice catches, and her wrinkled lips tremble. Where's the doll now? Where? I'll never understand why so many shamans believe it is their duty to live in caves surrounded by filth, damp, and wild animals. It stinks here. Tell me about Zakaris. The old woman's lips set in a hard line as she stands taller. Now you glimpse the proud shaman she used to be. I don't want to talk about Zakaris. Its rulers are fools. I told them we needed to wipe out those mages. Wipe them out without mercy. They didn't listen to me. I told them the city walls had cut them off from the spirits, and they didn't listen to me. Zakaris fell, as it must. It was infested with mages seeking knowledge in dark places. But how glorious it was, how mighty. Can it really all be gone? Can it be that dying light and Perlura's chapel, beautiful as a star-strewn sky, fell? Can it be that birthplace of vaunted blacksmith, is lost forever, and rich Undarian on its fleet river? The cities of Zakaris were swallowed by the Worldwound. And Gundren? No, I don't want to know about Gundren. No. The old woman's lips quiver. She covers her mouth with her hand and turns away. What did you do to the Smaladon? A sickened spirit, a sorrowful spirit, had settled in the Smaladon. But what does a blood-soaked hunter need to know? Does the hunter look them in the eye when he kills them? Does he understand their fear? They come to us and we give them comfort, but a hunter can give nothing but death. Go away. Do you know where to find the giant bear's lair? Someone gives a deranged cackle. The hunter asks us where to find Brother Bear's home. Everywhere. It is everywhere. He is a master of the forest. Great also we call him. Now it is also the terrible. While the soul of the forest lives, there is still hope. Hope of what? No, we must not say. The master of the forest protects us. We do it all ourselves. We do not need anyone. Begone, bloody hunter. Begone. How have you and the forest managed to survive in the midst of the Worldwound? The master of the forest protects his domain. Master of the forest also the terrible is our guardian. So it has always been and always will be. I'll leave you in peace. Here I thought this would be the perfect, I thought this would be the place to find the big-ass bear we need to fight. To be fair, it could be that I'm going way too far away from this area, like where I'm meant to be. I've just realized that could be the reason we're having problems, because I'm actually venturing far further away than I'm meant to, and I'm not like paying any heed to what I meant, like what the actual game wants me to do to try and help me get better and, you know, do what I need to do. Ooh. There he is.
Defeat is not an option.
Let me guess. Also the Terrible. Level 17, Magical Beast. Damage reduction, exceptions being good. Lan is a neutral.
Make every strike count.
All of his damage will be reduced. I'm gonna actually need to start inspecting the enemy a little bit more. And start trying to understand. Fuck you point blank, shoot from there. I think that's what's hindering me a lot, is that I'm not paying enough attention to... Did you just fucking dimension door to Camellia? Legend. Oh, she has Demon Plague? What the fuck? What's that? That's not good. Fuck's sake, go away.
We shall overcome.
I don't know why my damage would be reduced. I am good.
Into the fray.
Darian. You know remove disease, right? I'm pretty sure I gave you it. I gave you remove sickness, but I don't think I gave you remove disease. What a sorry twat I make sometimes. That will affect us, so I don't want to do that. Okay, magic can hurt him. Ilan.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Unable to withstand the blow, also drops to the ground. He is still alive, but his strength is dwindling. Noticing your continued proximity, he bares his teeth and snarls. If he's trying to say something, grrr, look the bear in the eye. The bear growls in response, glaring at you. Examine the bear's body. The bear's fur is matted and infested with parasites, and numerous scars cover the bear's body. One particular spot draws you and I, a brand mark with an intricate design, the same as and the one on the shaman's medallion. What did Sonia do to you? Upon hearing the name, the bear freezes and raises his head and releases a long, drawn-out howl of yearning and pain. Show mercy to the bear. Ora seems to understand the look in your eyes. He stops growling, closes his eyes, and breathes heavily. Okay. Biggest problem is, who has the fucking remove disease spell? I don't think it's you, because I gave you a bunch of fucking attack spells, so no. Which of these cunts has why do I never know what spells I've got and which spells I haven't got? My inability to pay attention is honestly I am amazing at not paying attention to my own spells.
Well,
Fortitude of DC 18. She sucks at Fortitude. Because she's currently sickened, which he can actually cure.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
So when does she make the consecutive save throws? Once a day. She needs to pass 3 consecutive saves. Okay. Okay. Okay, so do I have a spell in my inventory that would deal with that? I should do, it's just whether or not I actually do. Well, there's remove, scroll of remove sickness. Is that one what I did? Oh, I did, yeah. Okay, so we remove sickness. Scroll of remove disease. He used it on himself. Yeah, should have fucking seen that one coming.
Godspeed.
Okay, we're just gonna have to hope she'll be okay. We have enough restoration spells to, well, to restore her back to full health. It won't be an issue in that regard. I feel like every time I feel like I'm starting to understand and do a little bit better in this game, I swear it kicks me down to the curb and makes me feel like I'm shit. The old woman gives you a hostile look. Her face no holds no trace of her former madness. You're back. I sense the pain of the abyss spirit is linked to also, and its weakness. If it dies, the foul poison of the corpse will seep into the tree roots. Creatures from the other side will come, and nothing will be left but a toxic wasteland. But you don't care about my forest. Why is also still alive? I think we can still save him. The old woman laughs. It's an abyss spirit in the body of a bear. You pity that unholy creature? Then why not also pity all other creatures that are destroying everything you hold dear? What makes this spirit different to them? The old crone invited the abyss spirit into this forest, and by doing so believes she is protecting the forest against the abyss. Camellia all rolls her eyes. It would be sad even if it weren't so funny. You're in no place to judge me, spirit talker. Your hands are bloodstained as mine. For centuries, I have watched mortals be drawn into the same game with demons and lose every single time. But you are truly wise, old shaman. How could you have done something so foolish? Surely you're wise enough to understand there is no such thing as a deal with the abyss where the mortal does not lose. Have you mortals no sense at all? I saw a mark left by your medallion on the bear. The old woman crosses her arms over her chest. Yes, also the terrible is my creation. I use a medallion to control an evil spirit of the abyss after linking it to the scared bear. I forced the spirit to serve good by linking our lives together. What happened to also the great spirit? The old woman clenched her fist. It has lived for centuries in a bear's body, ancient as the forest itself. It ensured that the trees grew tall and all the flowers blossomed. It ensured the deer had to grass to eat, and the smilodons enough deer meat. But the natural order has been broken. I had to do something, and I did it. The kind order that was known as Sakoris is gone forever, but the guardian of the forest remains. The spirits of the abyss wreak as much evil as demons do. The woman's spirit sighs in irritation. Yes, they are just as evil. The spirits of the abyss are abominations. The forest spirits fear them to the point of madness. They seek refuge from the madness by possessing wild animals. You saw what that was like. You saw how I separate them. But in every moment of suffering there is hope. By separating them, I learned how to bind them. I can go finish him off. What will happen then? I will mourn also, but a life must continue. That is the law of things. This place is full of spirits of the abyss. They fly around aimlessly, driving the forest spirits mad. I will set them to work to replace our protector, and I will bind as many abyssal creatures as my strength can manage. Thereon gives the old woman a harsh, malicious smirk. It turns my stomach whenever I see smug masses of face such as you. Do you think you have the right to do whatever you want over people? Do you think it's funny to take a living creature and thrust some disembodied spawn from the abyss inside it? I hope you burn along with every tree in this particular precious forest you were supposedly trying to protect. If you don't understand what you're doing, or you're just crazy. I once heard a story about a small tribe of mongrels besieged by some monsters that came from the bowels of the earth. The creatures trapped the people in their village. They couldn't hunt, and they slowly died of starvation. It wasn't long before some people started eating their dead. Then, when it's all over, the creatures left. The scouts found the village, and they found the chief. He was the only survivor. He was wandering around the settlement, muttering under his breath, and attacking anything he saw. He stood guard over the bones of his tribesmen and women, the people he had killed and eaten. His mind was gone, and the scouts were forced to kill him. This old woman reminds me of the chief. She's also lost her mind, watching over the bones of the dead. Sorry about your forest, but a connection with a spirit from the abyss can only lead to evil. You must die. The old woman crossed her arms over her chest. I'd rather die right now than see my forest slowly die in agony. The shaman is so old that she cannot put up a fight. Instead, she tightly squeezes her medallion, which cracks in her withered fist.
They will break against our resolve.
Hey, we finished the quest. Camellia? Oh, I like how he's giving us a sneak round. Game. We don't need a sneak round. What you doing? Like you just gave me a sneak round so I could bitch slap this poor fucking woman. Broken Shaman's Medallion. Hey, the quest is done, boys. Now we've got to deal with the other shit that's like in here that's causing me issues. And I need to figure out how to get rid of that fucking problem. She needs a better fortitude save. Yeah, she needs a much better fortitude save. Oh, I have a fucking... Failed to dispel it. How many tries do we have with that wand? 5... It's 9 more charges, so... Ah, fuck. I don't know what we did, but we did something good, I think. Let's get out of here.
Our path leads on.
Yeah, let's go see what this is. Standing stone.
Don't even try to.
I do not have a clue what it is. Well, we did some side quests while I was trying to do the main quest.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
We really are running out of spells, which I haven't had happen before. We'll get that in a minute.
Now what is that? They will not expect my strike. Shall not be sweet from my path. Prepare yourself.
Actually.
Prepared.
Desna, guide my hand.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Indeed, they did.
Make your peace.
You won't survive me.
Get yourself up there. I know there's a lot of enemies, but it's okay. I have an idea of what I'm going to do. Can't do that just yet, but she can throw some acid at this asshole. Deals 2 con damage. Darian, just get yourself up there. Go on, Eroshay. You know what to do. Yeah, I still have really low AC to them, which is okay, because it just means they hit hard. Okay, so I can get 4 shots off of him. Do it.
Endure this.
Okay. Level 11, level 11, 15, and 50. Okay, so the rangers are the bigger threat.
Do not hold back.
Amelia? Ah, they saved the reflex save. Damn. Darian. Fuck that guy up with magic. Did a good job there, man. Oh, fuck you. You asswipe. You just stone-skinned everyone. just realized these guys seem a little bit weaker.
Prepare yourself.
Why do they seem weaker? Oh wow, you can get point blank there. Nice one.
Strike as one.
Well, I'm a tank. My
You are today's
damage isn't meant to be my thing, so I'm okay with not doing much.
I'll make short work of this.
No glory.
Off you go.
without risk.
Desna, guide my hand.
I mean, I definitely feel bad for doing that, but it's okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Samael,
Attack.
I mean, you already heal, so I don't really feel too bad or worried about you. That wolf's still alive.
Go for their hearts.
Out of my
And I didn't appreciate that. Really? Make him bigger? That's a fucking dumb idea.
Make your peace.
You won't survive.
See, when I actually put my mind to it, I know when I actually don't seem to do too bad. I just need to learn what I'm doing. And then retain that information for longer. That's work short sword. Composite bow. Gold. Okay, just take fucking everything. Everything is worthwhile. Just got ourselves some hide armor +1, as well as we got some more cloaks of resistance. We got another 2 more rings of protection. You've not got one, fucking say, and you'll get yourself a ring of protection or forever hold your peace. Headband of the wisdom. You already got one. You're the only one who doesn't have anything, so you can have that for now. You don't need it, but fuck it, why not? Got some composite longbows that are +1, so they're pretty shit compared to what else we've got. Okay.
Trivial.
Texan Halatit. The power of the forest is in 100 trees and of the seas in 100 rivers. Sarcosis in 100 clans. Oh, Sarkoris, sorry, not Sarkoris. Sarcosis.
I am helpful, am I not?
Studded Army of Trinity. Let's have a look at that. Wow. That's much better for him.
Godspeed.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel bad for murdering Sakorans, but
Waiting's never fun.
try and mass cure wounds. That's actually pretty cool. Do a crit cure wounds on her though.
Let us press on.
We still haven't found out where who killed my men. Still need to do that. Find Morveg. We need to still find Morveg.
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
Looks like there's demons in here. There's an insane half-elf up here.
They will not
well?
Yep, looks like we did land.
I will resist.
I don't know what you did, but cool, Trient. You know, nice as they say.
See to your demise.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
Oh, there's two of them. Fuck my life.
We shall overcome.
Damage reduction. I'm doing those. For some reason, it's reducing my damage. I do not understand damage reductions yet.
Guide my blade. The light. Take you.
Man, just
Endure this.
kill.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, I love how good he is at his healing.
You are today's
Like, having him in the
sacrifice.
squad is like the legit best thing in the world.
Do not hold back.
Into the fray.
I think Seela's actually a lot better with as she is, which is, well,
Make every strike.
weird
count.
admitting, but she's good at what she does.
Desna, guide my hand.
Why does it look like point blank made them harder to hit?
Go for their hearts. Ha!